What's up, everybody? Welcome to Daddy's House from the DCUO commentary. I'm bringing this video here today, guys, because I want to talk about a few things I know a lot of people are irritated about. One of them is fire tanks in PvP. Yes, I am a fire user. Yes, I am completely in agreement with you that fire tanks in PvP, they're a bit OP right now because, of the fact that their healing is, a lot better than most of the other tanks, especially it's better than Rage, let's face it. I'm not going to lie with you guys. But what I want to talk about is, I know there's, an abundance of people running in tank stance as fire in arenas. I don't do it just because, I see it for what it is. I've never liked the 1v1 in tank stance as a fire, simply because it's cheesy. It takes away from the balance of an appropriate 1v1, because 1v1 shouldn't have any role advantages in it at all. Even now with season 3 PvP, but especially before before when we had the role buffs were a lot higher, they're a lot bigger, plus of course you had the role advantages over opposing roles, like tanks against the controllers. The good old RPS system, how we miss you so much. But that was another thing I wanted to talk about, is regards to PvP here. While I show you guys, that fire tanks are beatable, you just gotta, figure out what it is to do with them and all that, and just get them to, end up using all their power to, try and heal themselves up. Because once these guys are out of power, for one, they're hitting with pillows, to start with, because they're not doing nearly as much damage, and two, once they're out of power, they can't heal themselves. But in regards to the PvP, it's like there's been a couple of discussions on the forums and everything. If you guys can access the official forums, I highly recommend and encourage you, all right, to go into the official forums, get on the Battle of Legends section there, and talk about what it is you miss or what it is you would like to see changed about PvP. They're not working on Season 4 just yet, but I do know, according to MEPS, it is on the horizon. They're getting ready to set their sights on it. They want to know what we want. They want to know what we think would bring other players into PvP. Because, PvP, it's I hate to say it, but it's a dying community on this game right now, in large part because of the changes that came with Season 3. For instance, with Season 3, we got, this agnostic gear, which I thought is the best thing out of Season 3, but there were a lot of things that were added with Season 3 that, I don't like. One of which is the exorbitant, power usage that's going on right now. Counter windows are still an issue. You may see here during a couple of these fights that I'm showing here that it's just the counter windows are, the PC guys are saying there's nothing wrong with them and all that. They've given us exact to the thousandth decimal point of seconds that the counter windows stay open for certain interrupts and everything, but I'm sorry, we're not seeing it on console, and if it's not balanced, especially with crossplay coming up here, possibly at the end of April, so we've been told, maybe later, I don't know when though, but with crossplay coming up, and PC being able to play against PlayStation and everything like that, PC players are going to be a huge advantage if these counter windows are not tuned up or fixed for console. Me personally, I think they need to get them. They need to take these counter windows completely out. If you're blocking and you look at a block, you should not be block broken. If you throw a block break and then you block, then you should not be lunged and interrupted for throwing a block break. That's my personal opinion on it. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't feel the same way, but if they don't get the counter windows fixed for PlayStation, for console, then they need to scrap them until they can. Simply because it's ridiculous right now. I've been block broken after letting go of block and being on my second tap of a melee attack, and I'm getting freaking block broken for it. It's ridiculous. This guy right here, no, he's not a tank. He's ice and all that. I was trying to give him benefit of the doubt, but first, I looked at, he queued in with the purple pet. That's another thing that needs to be fixed, in my opinion. I know they got this thing going right now with pets. They made that change to where, when you queue in or zone into someplace and all that, your pet follows you. You don't have to resummon it. Well, if they can't get it fixed to where, summoning a pet on the PvE phase and then going into an arena match and your pet's still technically PvE'd or doesn't have its flag on but it can still attack you, yeah, they need to fix that, in my opinion. As far as I'm concerned, make them have to summon it in when they go into the arenas until you guys can fix that. I mean, let's go. Come on, seriously. But the main reason why I wanted to show this is because this nonsense right here, this guy's doing right here. I mean, he's getting his ass handed to him, and he does this. Anyways, I just wanted to expose this guy for the bum that he is. So back to what we'd like to see for season 4. The counter windows. Obviously there's an issue with them. They call it a latency issue on console. That's fine. I know not all windows are going to be perfect for everybody. It's not going to be perfect for everybody all the time, simply because everybody's going to have lag. They're going to have this or that going on. PS4, PS3, as well. So I mean, I know it's never going to be perfect, but until this counter window system can be fixed, I honestly feel they need to just get rid of the counters windows completely. Let's see, what else is there I was talking about on the forums with these guys? Personally, I'm not a big fan of the blue immunities thing. I know it's, there's reasons for it, but there's ways to just farm blue immunities on this game, and I've seen it in a couple of matches I've done lately, where it's just ridiculous, how people will farm blues, instead of actually, and I mean, there's some skill in it. I mean, being able to sucker somebody into this and everything like that. There's people that do it that way, but at the same time, it's just really lame. It's just really lame. The way some people will just farm these immunities like that. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't really take that much skill to do it. It takes goading people is mainly what it is. But yeah, I mean, I'd like to see either those things completely go away, or be at least tuned up some more and all that, to where you can't farm a blue so many times. I mean, there is control resistance in this game. Well, at least there used to be control resistance in this game. Breakouts, that's the biggest thing. We need to fix the breakouts. Oh my god. Oh my god, still with the breakouts. I mean, I've gone into, and it's not just PvP, it's PvE as well. I'll break out. There's times I've had to break out 3 or 4 times. So, you see me get stunned here a couple of times. I got plenty of power. I can't break out. I mean, give me a break. Give me a break. I mean, the breakouts were working completely fine before Season 3. And I don't know what it is they introduced. I mean, I've been told it actually happened an update before Season 3. And honestly, I don't know what it was that was introduced. But whatever it was that broke breakouts, just fix it. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out of the game. If it was Season 3 that actually did it, take it out of the game too. I mean, I would rather. Oh man, I mean, it's so frustrating, and it just, and with the CC, immunities and breakouts and all that being broken, it's just added to the amount of cheese you will find in arenas here. So, right there, I still got power. It still says I have power, but I'm getting the animation there saying I was out of power and I couldn't break out. I'm like, come on. It's like, I mean, how much power do I have to spend on a breakout? I mean, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. Like I said, the power costs in this game in arenas is ridiculous right now. My biggest issue with Season 3, all right, has always been the fact that it is made. Look, that right there. I should not have stunned that guy. I'm sorry. but my biggest issue with Season 3 is the fact that it has made arenas so much like Legends that you might as well just queue Legends. And I get that everybody's wanting to have, skill-based, and stuff. I mean, especially for 1v1s, I especially get that. But my thing is that, arenas should not be like Legends. I mean, Legends is where the skill base is at. I mean, that's where you learn your mechanics. You learn the counters and everything. You learn, power management and everything like that. But in arenas, competitive matches in arenas, 4s and 5s especially, it's always been about teamwork. They've always been about teamwork, and they've taken that out. They've taken that element out because now it's more about individual, doing this, individuals doing that. And that's the thing that frustrates me. Anyways, bring back RPS system, fix the breakouts, and fix the counters and everything, and all that stuff there, man. And I'm going to be happy. I think a lot of other people will be happy too. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked the video, please do so by giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. So next time, you guys all take care. Bye.